right. So, what are you guys looking to get out of this event, both individually and as a team?
I would say as a team to place really well overall. I know that this will be a course that we're really familiar with, just with it being our home course, which hopefully will have uh, help us to gain a competitive edge, and just being familiar with the course will help us to run well and succeed. Um, Individually, I will just be shooting for a top 20 finish probably.
What are you most looking forward to at this event?
I think if you ask anyone who goes to school in Omaha what the best part about going to school in Omaha is, it's the people and the community. So I'm really looking forward to finally having a meet where we get to do what we love in front of the community and really let them be a part of that.
The course is a big part of this meet. Have you guys gotten a chance to see the course? What can you tell us about the course?
Yeah, so we've seen the course a couple times, and it's been a work in progress, but it just keeps getting better and better. I think it's really awesome that we're out here at Mahoney and kind of like in Nebraska, really showcase what we have here, and it's a pretty natural course. It's great.
So, can you tell us about the local competition level?
Yeah, so with us in UNO, we'll also have UNL, Kearney, South Dakota, and Missouri State. So some good competition there.
Yeah, these are a lot of good teams that are right around our level. I think that'll leave us with a lot of people to be chasing down. It'll be a great opportunity for us to really throw it all out on the line and compete.
What is the team looking to get out of the event for both your teams?
I'm just excited to have an opportunity to have our team have a home showcase. Ultimately, it's a beautiful course. It's been a long time coming for our team specifically, and I can even say Chris's team here. Not having the opportunity to showcase their talents within the Omaha Metro has been something that we've been passionate about changing. So we're really just thrilled for us to have the opportunity to do that out here.
Yeah, very similar sentiments to Cliff. Cliff and I have talked about the opportunity to have a home meet and a big home meet for a very long time, and to see this kind of come together is pretty special. We've got a great group of universities and colleges coming in for this inaugural event. I think there's 13 teams on the women's side competing, 11 teams on the men's side, so it should be a great opportunity for athletes of all ability levels to get out here and compete and have a great day and showcase not just the talents but this course itself and the work that's gone into creating this, and just excited for what not just this meet holds this year but the following year and building something special here.
Can you guys talk about your involvement in the course design?
It's it started off with Cliff and I walking around out here and a wheel, and Lindsay following us around and taking pictures, and just literally from the ground up, if you will, kind of figuring out what it had to be.
Yeah, I mean, you can see how the alfalfa is a little bit longer outside of where it's been mowed, and that's what it looked like, and that's what it felt like from the beginning. So it was really, we kind of had a blank canvas because there's a lot of property out here, and just kind of putting some heads together, especially from these two, on where do you want to start, where do you want to finish, what kind of moves do you want to make with the contour of the ground, and that kind of led to one thing to another, and now we've got a course.
Yeah, the first most important stuff that we all talked about was making it spectator friendly. I think the biggest thing is for us is to treat our team's spectators, but spectators in general, to a top tier event, a championship level event, but more so just an opportunity for them to be in the action. And then having a fast course, and that's what we will have. We will have a fast and quick course that will constitute times that are, I would say, directly derivative of our athletes' abilities levels.
I think too, getting Olson and Associates on board was huge through this process. They helped tremendously with taking the concepts that we had and actually allowing the concepts to come to fruition. Without them, we would have, a course that was like a little kid sketching on something, and with their ability to be on board and be part of this project, we have a course that's accurate within 10 feet, and it's splits and marks and things like that for our athletes and our fans. So it's pretty exciting.
What else can the fans expect out of the inaugural Platte River Rumble?
It's going to be, as Cliff said, very spectator friendly. We have 1K out, 2K loops, and 1K back home. So there's going to be some great spots that spectators can set up. Grab a sandwich and a donut from one of the food trucks, have a beer, DJ. Our goal is to create an event, not just a race. I think we've done that. Emily's team's done a great job of coming in and helping get those things to happen.
For Lindsay, where did the concept and idea of the event come from?
Yeah, so I have a running background, and moving here into the Omaha area, I kind of noticed that there was a lack of space for running and cross country in general. And through some mutual contacts, ended up getting connected with these two and started putting our heads together. One, to give a home course to these two universities, which are two of the biggest universities in our metropolitan area that don't have a place to really train and or host a great meet at a high level. And it's been a 3-year process. You know, we started with just ideas of what can we do, where can we go, ended up going and visiting a few different areas and land plots around the metropolitan area, and eventually kind of landed here. So the whole concept is to really drive space for these two, but then what can we capitalize on as sports, especially as the sports commission, where we're driving tourism into the community and driving, you know, the grassroots of events around here. How do we start catering to even high school, middle school, and then start hosting some of the conference championships for them, NCAA, NAIA, JUCO, the whole gamut? How do we kind of really capitalize on being in the middle of the country and having something that you can't find a lot of dedicated courses around the community? And once we got to Mahoney, they seemed to be all on board, and as you can tell, they've put a ton of work into this, and without them and kind of them seeing the vision that we've been seeing, they caught on immediately and are absolutely, you know, willing to do a dedicated course here. So between these two, the Games and Parks, and then Olson, we really wouldn't have a course.
Can you give us the details of the event for the fans, so they know when, where,
Yep.
how to show up and support the teams?
Absolutely. So we're encouraging fans to get here at about 11:30 on Friday, October 14th. Races begin at 1 o'clock for women and 1:45 for the men. Encouraging people to stay as long as they want. Like Chris had mentioned, we will have some food trucks and a beer garden, so kind of hang out, take some time to enjoy the event. It is Friday, October 14th, so we hope to see everybody there. No fee to get into the event itself, but of course, as a state park, you do have to pay an entry fee, as all vehicles do, and it's just per vehicle.